Welcome back, Twin Tiers. I'm here with your meteorologist, Connor Friedhoff, who is currently tracking the remnants of Debbie. But just some moments ago, we got an update. It's no longer being referred as Tropical Depression Debbie. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, so National Hurricane Center issuing new advisory saying it's no longer depression, is now post-tropical cyclone Debbie, and that essentially means that it's not really a tropical storm anymore. It's moved far enough inland to be considered extratropical. Pretty much now just a remnant low making its way across the East Coast and now making its way into our region. But naming regardless, still posing a flooding threat to our region. Plenty of rain. As I mentioned in the break, we're up to a couple tenths of an inch of rain already here and plenty more on the way. So we still got plenty more to deal with. You know, this is just the appetizer. The main course is still on the way in terms of what we can expect. Looking at the radar, and look how fast some of this is moving too. Some of these heavier bands, they were just to the south of Route 6, now to the north of Route 6. That heavier band is passing through almost out of parts of Steuben County now, impacting the Keuka Lake area. And we still got some heavier stuff making their way past Towanda as well. But we zoom out, we can see again, here's some heavier bands. And an area of concern I want to highlight right here, just to the south of Williamsport, this band retaining itself and making its way further to the north. But if flood watch is still in effect, it goes into effect at 8 o'clock this morning, carries on until 2 a.m. Saturday. So that's the best chance of flooding as we go throughout the day, and much of it pertaining to this excessive rainfall outlook. Everywhere in red, a moderate chance, so a 3 out of 4 risk of flash flooding within any given point that is colored in red. But in addition to that, there is a light severe threat as well. A marginal risk, 1 out of 5 for everywhere in green, so most of the viewing area. But there are a few places here, parts of Tioga County, New York, and Bradford County, Pennsylvania, that are in a slight risk. So most of the severe threat is off to our east, where there's more wind shear and more ingredients for severe to occur. And that's where a lot of the severe has been with Debbie, much of it on its eastern flank. But the best chance of precipitation, the highest precipitation rates, will be occurring between the hours of 10 o'clock in the morning to 2 p.m. in the afternoon. That's the sweet spot. That's where we need to be concerned, because we're going to be dealing with near consistent downpours throughout this 4-hour range. And of course, we'll be continuing to keep you updated as the conditions evolve over time. And we can just see as the hours go by, more of this heavy range is passing through, a lot of it trending to the west. So if you're in Steuben County or anywhere in that region, Tioga County, Pennsylvania, be vigilant. But then as the afternoon goes on, a lot of it starts to trend further east. Chemung, Schuyler, Tompkins County, Bradford County. That's where we're seeing more of these showers and heavier bands of rainfall make their way into the region, but does taper off later on in the day. And with the ensemble forecasting, so an amalgamation of models contributing to this forecast here. Got a couple of high 1s into the low 2s there, but also we could see this overperform, and a couple of areas could see amounts closer to the 3-inch mark. And we'll continue to see that evolve, and that's in addition to the rain that has so far fallen throughout the region. 78 the high today. Temperature, though, not really taking center stage, more or less the heavy rain and thunderstorm possibility. 70s this weekend with a few light showers possible Sunday and Monday. We see a little bit more warmth on the way for next week. Temperatures could reach the 80s midweek next week.